So we're here with Christians on the Left executive member Sam Brown. Sam, tell us a little bit about how you got into politics in the first place.
So it was probably when I was about 13 or 14. I got a paper round growing up in Bournemouth, and so at 6:30 every morning I'd go out and deliver all the different newspapers to the housing estates, to the suburban roads, the leafy avenues. And so by the time I got to school, I saw all these different perspectives covering the same political issue of the day. And that really interested me about politics, but also about how different perspectives would often blame or attribute the cause of a problem to different peoples and different factors. And that combined with seeing how my parents, who were really involved in the local community in Bournemouth and also the church, how they looked after older people who didn't have any friends and were often really exploited by housing landlords, and then also how they interacted with people who had drug addiction and in these kind of systemic issues of poverty. And they also always had a seat at the table at Christmas. So that really sparked an interest in politics. And then from that I went on and studied economics and politics at university and got really involved with Christians on the left. Because I think God shows in the Bible and tells us that we need to display a better way of how to treat everyone with dignity, with purpose, and a better way of how to set up and function governing institutions that are biased towards those who are poor, those who are marginalised, and those who need help.
Sam, you've worked for quite a while actually in the Houses of Parliament, and there's a lot of people watching this would think, oh gosh, everybody there is just, on the make, all corrupt, all just tribal. Is that the picture that you saw when you were working there?
When I was working there, I didn't see that at all. It's really interesting, even the way that Parliament's set up. There's no Labour side and there's no Conservative side where the offices are. All the offices are intermixed. All the researchers and staff meet each other. There's no massive tribalism, and it's just, even now when I look back at something like Prime Minister's questions or questions to a minister, those half-an-hour windows are not a fair representation of what goes on. For every half an hour of PMQs a week, you've got hours of meetings of MPs from all sides meeting each other, building up relationships, and it's not as tribal as it seems.
And so would you say you saw useful stuff done by MPs while you were there?
Absolutely. So I worked as an advisor to an MP who was involved in select committees, which often did a really good job looking at the actions of the government and the government department, really scrutinising and seeing what came out in white papers and policy proposals, which often doesn't make the 6 o'clock news or the front page of the newspaper, but provides really, really good scrutiny of what government's doing.
And did you see any sort of tangible change for individuals?
For individuals, I think I saw that in what the MPs often did in their constituency surgeries. I worked for an MP who was really passionate and focused about casework and about helping people who were often trapped in really, really poor housing, poor in an immigration system which is just full of bureaucracy, and seeing people come in to see my MP and his team of caseworkers, and then be given, even if their situation wasn't completely solved, but be given a glimmer of hope and know that someone and a team are going to listen to them, treat them as proper human beings, and see how they can try and help them, was really, really hopeful, I thought.
So why do you think somebody should get involved with Christians on the Left?
I think Christians on the Left really can show a better way for Christians within the left side of politics and the Labour Party in particular to go out and show what the principles that God's spoken to us in the Bible, to treat every single person with dignity, with respect, and to go from then to use those principles and go and take them into governing institutions. I'm really excited by the training that Christians on the Left is doing for members who think that they might be called to go and stand to be a school governor, councillor, even a member of parliament maybe, and training people to make a difference in every single level of government in their communities and in our country can only be a good thing.
Absolutely. What sort of training are you getting on that programme?
So as part of the training programme that we're part of, we've all been assigned mentors who are kind of walking alongside us and the journeys that we're on. We're receiving...
Who are those mentors?
So they're, most of them are MPs. So we'll meet up with MPs and they can kind of walk with us on those journeys. And also theological training, public speaking, media training, and also campaigning in terms of really understanding the grassroots of politics and all the different mechanisms that you go through.
Brilliant. Sam, thanks for taking the time
Brilliant.
to talk to us today. Bless you. Bye bye.